Welcome back to This Week in Vinyl, folks. My name is DJ Switch, and I am joined, as ever, by my partner in crime, Mr. Cerius Blaq. Hey, man, how's it been? How you doing? How's it going?
Hello, this is Cerius Blaq. I am here for this episode of This Week in Vinyl, joined by my friend DJ Switch. I'm so glad that I could bring him here today to make him show me some albums, because I did this with my mind.
This serious version of Cerius Blaq would have been funnier if you weren't banging around your desk. It was almost funny.
No, that's intentional. See, you're not on the plane, man. Those were codes for my people. They know, they got the message.
So it's okay. I got it. I understand. It's not for me. That's
right.
Gotcha. Man, you want to talk about some records?
Okay.
Listen, we have been kind of thin for the last couple of weeks, and as a matter of fact, 2 weeks we took off. 2 weeks ago we took off. Last week, we had to kind of combine 2 weeks because there was just not a whole lot of interesting shit going on in the world of vinyl, and so we kind of had to mash a show together.
Yeah. Any idea as to why that is?
Just summer lull. Okay. They here's the thing. A lot of times, especially going into the summer, like a lot of record releases will hit beginning of June because they want to hit right when school lets out.
Okay.
And then because everything hits so heavy in June, a lot of times going into July, you've got 4th of July, you got stuff going on, people aren't really buying records. It just kind of it thins out because all the big summer releases are already out. And then, so there's often a little lull for a week or two, going into July, and that's fine. That's very normal. It's been like that since before I was DJing, and I've been DJing almost 28 years now. So, the thing is, this week we're making up for all of it. We have a whole bunch of great stuff.
Oh, my bad. Then I should let you get started.
and I want to tell you, the first two records I want to show you are from a band that personally I think is very underrated. Doesn't get a lot of love, especially from a younger generation, because they've been around a long time. And frankly, they're a little bit on the sort of avant-garde jazzy side of things for a pop band.
Okay. Oh, it's a pop band. Okay.
But the reason I grabbed these two records, I was going to just kind of let them go. And then I thought, no, I want to show you these because I know you're a visual guy and you love a pretty record.
Oh, okay. I'm in for a treat. Let me,
These, I think more so than what we often share on this channel, these are some pretty records. So we're going to start immediately with Man for Man. That's Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
Oh, okay.
And the album is Angel Station in a green liquid.
Wow.
As another liquid-filled vinyl press with just
look at that jacket.
Amazing artwork. Yeah, let's blow that up. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
There you go. That's yeah. I love the artwork. Very Escher inspired, right? And then the green, that shade of it's almost like a jade green or like a what would you call that? Like a evergreen?
It's not quite jade. It's not. It's more. It's on the pastel side a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I know forest green would be darker.
Yeah.
Forest green is more like what we see on the walls here. This is I think you're right. I think it leans a little more pastel. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And so I'll be honest, I don't know any of the songs on this record. I don't even know what this record sounds like. Manfred Mann's Earth Band is, in my opinion, an underrated band. But I saw this record and immediately I was like, my dude needs to see these.
I've never heard them.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's a great opportunity to start. If you want to drop something like $117 on a record you've never heard.
It's beautiful.
What did I say? They're pretty. They're very pretty. And here's the other one. This is another album called Watch. Again, just absolutely gorgeous liquid filled entry from the Manfred Mann's Earth Band catalog. Okay. And we've got this sky blue, baby blue,
liquid
filled record that matches the this incredible artwork where he's standing out there on the runway, apparently conducting the storm.
He's taking off.
Or he's taking off. Yeah. It's something. Yeah.
Into the clouds.
I love that he's just got his arms spread and he's just going to go running down that runway. But yeah, man. So like, you know, every once in a while you got to appreciate the artwork for what it is. I mean, honestly, I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons I hear from people when I talk to folks about like, why do you collect records?
Yeah.
Because so much stuff is available digitally, and digital is so convenient and so easy. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the debates and nuance about what sounds better, analog or digital. That's not really the point here. The point is, when you have something physical, you can enjoy the piece of art for what it is in its entirety, project. And you can hold it in your hands.
Yeah, and that's why I collect this, because like the music, it's all about the music for me too. But this is extra bonus added stuff that I get to appreciate and enjoy and look over in my quiet time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's exactly right. So yeah, Man for Man's Earth Band. We've got a couple of gorgeous brand new liquid filled albums. They're a little on the pricey side, but if you like collecting liquid filled records, these would be amazing pieces to add to the collection. Now,
I wonder if there's somebody out there who does that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're out there. I follow a couple on Instagram. Their collections are wild, bro. like this is nothing. This is nothing compared to some of them cats out there. But we must move on, because if we're going to be talking about vinyl and music, we need to talk about a band whose music I am deeply familiar with. And so we're going to start with this brand new record pressing that's coming out of Yes, live at Roosevelt Stadium in Jersey City, New Jersey. This is from 17th June, 1976. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have not heard the live version of Roundabout, you must do everything in your power to hear this recording. It is incredible.
Yeah, I've never heard the live version. And honestly, I haven't thought about Yes in quite some time. So that's why I was like, oh, well.
As progressive rock bands go, man, Yes is one of the best that ever did it. I mean, I'll die on that hill.
Well, I'm sure somebody in the comments going to say otherwise, but I'm going to let you have it. Like, I'm not going to argue with you.
45 for a 2-disc, and it's all just live recordings from their Jersey City performance in 76. Yeah, man. Yes is progressive rock, you know, I kind of put them in the same category as like a Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
But damn, could they write a song and then turn around and perform the absolute hell out of it. It's really, really hard to find a band that could exude the level of artistic talent in their time that Yes was capable of back in the 70s.
And this price isn't bad either, you know, for a 2-disc, you know. So is that what the vinyl looks like? Or is that a matte? Is that a matte? That's a matte.
So that's an etching. So it's because it's a live record, it's got 3 sides. So you've got one disc that's 2 sides of music. The second disc, one side is music, and then the back side is this artwork etching.
Oh, okay.
And we've been seeing more and more of that, where they don't have quite enough music for 2 full discs. So rather than release a bunch of unreleased stuff to kind of fill up the D side of the second disc, what they'll do is this art etching as kind of just like added art value. It takes the record from being just a plastic disc with music on it to being part of the art.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is dope. Also, you know, I like this jacket, right?
Oh yeah, no, I figured you'd love that.
Yeah.
That's that's the kind of thing that you could sell the hell out of when you were tripping on acid in the 70s, you know. Back when acid was still safe, so to speak.
I was like, wait, what?
I was referencing the announcements they used to make at Woodstock in what was that, 69? Don't touch the brown acid. And then they made fun of it again in Wayne's World 2. He's like, do not eat the red rope licorice. Anyway, so Yes has a new live album out, and it's being pressed to vinyl for the first time, as I understand it. And man, that is an incredible piece at a fantastic price.
You're gonna save up to get it?
I might have to. Yeah. Because here's the thing. I'm a sucker for a good art piece like this and for a good live album. One of my favorite, I mean, honestly, one of my favorite albums I own is a live jazz album from the 40s. Or no, not the 40s. They actually they recorded it, and it was a Duke Ellington and Ella Fitzgerald. They they started performing together in the 40s. But I think this actual live album that I'm talking about, Live at Côte d'Azur, was recorded in the 60s. I want to say like 67, 68, somewhere around there. And one of the reasons I love it so much is because when they do It Don't Mean a Thing, in the middle of that recording, Ella Fitzgerald is soloing. She's doing a vocal solo in the middle of It Don't Mean a Thing, if it ain't got that swing. And she references a Beatles song. And she references Rain, Rain, Go Away. Like all in the middle of this like ridiculously long, like I want to say like 6-minute vocal solo. Like it is wild, dude. And it's so good. It's one of my favorite recordings I own.
That sounds nice.
But part of the reason why I want to mention my favorite jazz record is that there's actually a jazz record coming out that I wanted to call out and talk about here on the show. I don't know how familiar you are with Art Blakey.
Oh, very.
And the song Moanin'. His massive mega hit, Moanin'.
Yeah.
So this is from the Blue Note Essentials series, and they are re-releasing the album Moanin' by Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. I have been listening to that for a good chunk of this morning. It is $20.
Okay.
$20 for one of the best jazz records ever recorded.
Yeah, that's worth it.
I mean, it honestly, for $20 in the year of our Lord 2026, it's almost irresponsible. It's like irresponsible not to, frankly.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, really, just $20? Okay, I could swing that. Let me go get that.
So I think now is an excellent time to remind everybody. We will have links in the description below for anybody that wants to pick up any of these records. You just look in the description box, and I'll have links directly to all of these records available. I'm a terrible salesman, by the way. Like and anybody that's been watching this show knows, like, I am just god awful when it comes to actually selling these records. I just want to talk about them because I love the music.
I mean, yeah. But I'm not that great at it either, because I'm just sitting here dumbfounded, like, holy crap, there's some more things that I can't afford, and that's all I've been thinking the whole time. Like,
but you can afford $20.
I can't afford $20. Yeah.
And so if you want to pick that up, I'll have a link below along with all the others. Okay, let's keep it moving. We've got a few more records I want to talk about, starting with this next one. This is some Earth, Wind, and Fire. There's actually 3 records. So Earth, Wind, and Fire is repressing I Am. There's a fresh pressing coming out. Boogie Wonderland, obviously the big standout on that one. And then we've got they're doing Open Our Eyes.
Open Our Eyes. Okay, this is the first one I had.
Another great Earth, Wind, and Fire record. I mean, honestly, Earth, Wind, and Fire didn't really have a bad record. They just, some were better than others, but none of them were bad.
Did we cover Earth, Wind, and Fire in an earlier episode with some sort of like anniversary or something?
Yeah, there's like a greatest hits thing.
That's right. Okay, that's the one I want to grab too.
I want to say that was like our first or second episode, man. That was early on.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If you're going to buy one Earth, Wind, and Fire record, it needs to be That's the Way of the World. Shining Star is the song that made me an Earth, Wind, and Fire fan.
I don't know, man. It's the other two for me. Like, I like this one too, but like, for me, there's other hits on the other one. Like, I love Shining Star, don't get me wrong, but
it's a personal thing.
You
like
also got reasons. You also got reasons.
They didn't have any bad records, so like, everybody that listens to Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to kind of have their own preferences and their own feelings on different records. For me, Shining Star was the first Earth, Wind, and Fire song that made me sit up and go, "Oh shit, these boys know what they're doing."
For those watching, actually, it's a good, like, in the comments, tell us which Earth, Wind, and Fire is your, like, speaks to you jam.
Yeah, I would love to know whether it's a song or a record from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Just, I'm kind of curious. If you're a fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire, let us know below. For me, like I have loved a bunch of different Earth, Wind, and Fire tracks. Their cover of "Gotta Get You Into My Life" by the Beatles.
Yeah.
The Earth, Wind, and Fire cover is one of those covers that famously, like, I think outperforms the original. You know, not unlike Aerosmith's cover of Come Together.
Oh yeah, that's a good cover too.
But yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire, like when they decide to cover, they really made it their own. And but Shining Star, man, that was the one. That was the start of it for me when it comes to Earth, Wind, and Fire. So like this has a really, really special place for me.
You ever heard that Shining Star cover by Old Dirty Bastard and Prize? I think it was Prize. No, I'm thinking of Ghetto Superstar. But there's a Shining Star. No, it was Sons of Man featuring Old Dirty Bastard.
Okay.
Doing Shining Star. You should give it a listen.
No, I don't think I have heard that. I was like, Old Dirty Bastard and Prize. What are they doing covering Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, it was. Yeah, I got the other song mixed up, but yeah, check it out.
But yeah, okay, all right. So So you said who? It was
Sons of Man, which is a Wu-Tang affiliate group, I think. Okay. Featuring Old Dirty Bastard, and the song is called Shining Star.
When obviously when ODB was still alive and all that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's wild, bro. Yeah, I would definitely check that out. We're gonna keep things moving along though, because we've been kind of touching a little bit on some old school R&B. Mm-hmm. We want to go a little bit newer school with a record that you actually brought to my attention. I want to talk about a little bit because this is D'Angelo's debut LP, Brown Sugar, is getting a new reissue, and they're calling it the Vinylphyle reissue. So this is D'Angelo's first record. It's on a 2-disc, and they're calling it the Vinylphyle version because they went back to the tapes, and they're doing a full analog remaster.
Yeah.
Including the smash hit title track, Lady, and Cruisin', which is a cover of the classic Smokey Robinson track. I don't know what all that's about. Oh, links to other articles, I guess. Yeah. But here's a picture of the record anyway. And I appreciate that they're doing it in the updated sleeves. They're not using the paper sleeves for this one.
No.
Because they know the vinyl heads would like.
No, especially with this type of presentation, you can't do that.
Yeah. That's the kind of like easy detail to overlook, and then the vinyl heads will pick it up and immediately just start to give you that side eye. That famous side eye. Let's see. Is there? Here's a link, and it's 55, which actually is surprisingly good for a 2-disc full remaster like this.
Can you go down to the description and see if they're okay? So mastering, okay.
Yeah, so each Vinylphyle release features all analog mastering from original sources by an elite group of today's top vinyl cutting engineers, unless sequenced analog masters don't exist. The LPs are pressed at the world-class audiophile vinyl record pressing plant, RTI, on 180-gram black vinyl. The production and packaging seek to honor the stature of these recordings and include tip-on wrapped I don't know what that is, tip-on wrapped gatefold jackets in satin matte finish, printed on clay-coated board.
What?
With archival poly sleeves and a 4-panel insert featuring new liner notes.
Okay.
Backed by RTI's craftsmanship, these releases are produced at the highest levels and include extensive quality controls at every step of the process, from mastering to plating to pressing and printing, ensuring an exceptional final product. Source AAA, while each song on Brown Sugar has its own analog mix reel, the album was digitally assembled for final CD and vinyl mastering for its 1995 release. For this new Vinylphyle reissue, we made new all-analog machine-to-machine half-inch 30 IPS production masters for each side from the individual mix reels. Those new tapes were sent to Joe Nino Hernez and were used to cut this LP. So what they're talking about there, and not to dive into all of the technical language that they're dropping, but basically what they're talking about is instead of using the digital master that they used for the CD that was released back in the 90s.
Yeah, they went back and
pushing that to vinyl. They went back and got the OG tapes for each track
Yep.
And then kept it purely analog from beginning to mastering to the final press.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Which is wild.
Yeah, I think I want that.
And then if you're not concerned about that, they also have this brown sugar and
no.
Yeah.
I mean, I might.
They also have a brown version.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, oh, really?
No, don't listen.
No, I'd rather get the audio.
Tell you right now,
I'd rather get the audio.
The brown version is pretty.
Yeah.
But it is so rare to get a proper analog remaster for that price. Because you're talking about a 2-disc. $37.99 is normally what I would expect to pay for a 2-disc. $55 isn't that bad for a 2-disc that's been remastered from original analog tape and kept analog all through the process.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have the audio, the other version, because I want to hear it. Like, that's pretty, but I'd rather have the other version.
Plus the nicer sleeves and the nicer jacket and all that, like all the other stuff that comes along with the higher end version of this. That they called out all that. But yeah, dude. It is not super common that we see this level of care and detail going into a new record press. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate that there's companies out there that are doing it, that are taking the time. And yeah, you're going to pay a little more for the effort, but the effort, I think, is warranted, because this is something that you'll buy once and then, it'll live on your shelf forever.
Absolutely.
Okay, moving along, we've got some more modern R&B stuff. SWV has a new pressing.
Well, okay.
The album It's About Time was, I think, it their only album?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I know I had this one on tape and CD.
Was it Bubblegum Pink?
No, it was not. That's special. That's double.
I saw that and I was like, all right, well, I need to show him this one. This is too good to pass up.
I'm already dancing to the tunes in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, stop. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. And I love SWV. So, and $32. Yeah, I got that.
There's your track listing. I'm So Into You.
Mm-hmm. Right here's my jam.
I mean, yeah. Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could take a
weak
acapella.
Weak acapella on the D side. Look at that.
Okay.
And then, I mean, weak is track 4 way up here on disc 1. But
I want this.
But bro, weak acapella for real?
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, my birthday was back in March, so you missed it.
$32.50 for a 2-disc, man. That is an extremely reasonable price.
Oh, it is. It is
extremely reasonable. You talking $16 a disc? Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's Plus not out yet. I don't know who's rating this thing 3 stars. It's not even out.
Some people got to hear it, I'm sure. I don't know.
Man, people on Amazon need better.
There's only 2 people.
Them 2 people need to touch grass. That's all I'm saying.
It's good. Hey, that Bubblegum Pink. Let's talk about that. Bubblegum Pink. That's dope. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
all right. No, go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're right though. It looks gorgeous. It looks. I'm gonna defend this because like I hate that shit, man. People be rating stuff low when it's not even out yet. But the record is gorgeous. I mean, obviously the songs are great. Yeah. Like that on the songs are why I clocked this, because this is, if anybody that grew up listening to R&B in the 90s like knows this album, whether they realize they know it or not, trust me, that like it, because this shit was everywhere. But I love the pink. I think it's a excellent color. It's a perfect complement to the album art, because the album art, especially so much of that art is kind of dark, like in tone, like color tone. Yeah. And to kind of offset that with the bright pink record, I think is a nice choice. So
I can dig it.
And then we've got one more R&B thing that I wanted to kind of show off to you.
Was it Brandy?
It's the opposite of Brandy.
Okay.
It's Jodeci.
Oh my God. What is happening? what is
the 90s are alive and well in vinyl form is what's happening.
Look at that. Look at them outfits.
Another one, another 32 and the $33 2-disc. And Jodeci's getting a repress of Forever My Lady is the record. It's
going to be anniversary. It's going to be lots of ooh yes up in there.
Listen, if y'all end up pregnant as a result of this episode, I'm not. Listen, it's not. Don't come for me. All right, it's not my fault.
Okay, 2 discs, same price. Interesting.
It's 50 cents more. I think the other one was $32.49, but it's a marginal difference. Like we're talking about a very reasonable price for a 2-disc album. And frankly, like, Jodeci was one of them bands, back in the 90s that really kind of set the tone for the whole R&B world.
They did. Yeah, there's a lot of those.
So, shout out to R&B fans out there. If you're listening to this one, there's a couple of great records. There's the SWV, and this Jodeci is getting a repress as well. So
I used to have both of those haircuts. At one point, not at the same time.
And the beanie, right? You had both haircuts and the beanie.
I had everything on this album cover. Okay,
everything. You had the jacket, you had the jeans, you had
all of that. Yeah, I had all of that.
Yeah. You and your friend standing in the middle of the street. No traffic.
No, they didn't really allow that in Chicago.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're gonna shift tone a little bit, and I don't mean that as a pun. I mean we're literally gonna shift to a different style of music. Are you familiar with Mystery Skulls?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. So, not a joke. I'm going to tell you outright, you need to be listening to Mystery Skulls.
Okay. Why?
This is electronic pop from the mid-2010s. And specifically, this song Ghost was the big breakout hit.
Okay.
They also... it says they had collaborations with Nile Rodgers of Chic, Brandy on the tracks Magic and Number One. So yeah, like legit.
Okay, so
legit
I missed out on something. Okay.
Nile Rodgers and Brandy were on both Magic and Number One.
Put together a listening list for me of stuff that you want me to hear, and we'll go listen to it together on my channel.
I like it. I actually have another Mystery Skulls song called Turntable Turnabout. That was the song that kind of turned me on to Mystery Skulls originally. And the video went super viral because they cut together a bunch of clips from the video game Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And they recut those clips into a sort of animated music video for the song Turntable Turnabout, which I think has another name. I don't think that's the name of the song. I think the song is called something else, but that's what the video was called.
Okay.
So if you type Mystery Skulls, like Cerius Blaq, I don't want you to do this because I want to show you this on your React channel.
Okay, I won't do it yet.
Anybody else that is not Cerius Blaq that's seeing this, if you type Mystery Skulls Turntable Turnabout into YouTube, just enjoy it. It is so fun. It's funky. It's poppy. It's it's just excellent, like fun dancey music. And so the album Mystery Skulls Forever is getting a pressing, and it's one that I want to call out because it's one that I really enjoy this record. 22 for a single disc, and yeah. Ghost.
I'm interested. That's for
Ghost,
sure.
Magic, and Number One. Like honestly, all like there's some bangers on this one.
Body high.
And there's that's the record art. So that's what you're looking out
for.
Pretty
cool.
Is that sleeve there? All right.
The smoke should have formed a skull.
I think he does that later, like on his next album. I think he had like a smoke plume that kind of looked like a skull. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna keep it moving. So we're talking about a little bit of pop music. We've got some pop music royalty joining us today in the form of Robert Palmer's Collected.
Oh my gosh.
This has everything. We're talking about Bad Case of Lovin'
Smart
You.
Woman Smarter. Yep.
We are talking about...
Oh, no. That's going to be stuck in my head now.
Simply Irresistible.
Oh, my God.
We're talking about Riptide. We're talking about Addicted to Love. Bro, man. Robert Palmer did a track called "I'll Be Your Baby Tonight" featuring UB40.
I've heard it. Look, okay, here's a little something you don't know about me. For some reason, like, because remember, I'm a little bit older than you. So I was younger when Robert Palmer came out, and as a kid, I was addicted to these videos. I don't know why.
Were you addicted to love?
Yeah. I was. I might as well face it. Boo. No, man, I don't know. It just did it for me, and I don't know. I would just be in the living room just dancing my butt off.
Because it's amazing music, man. Like this is when, here's the thing. A lot of people like to shit on pop music because I think there was a trend in like the 70s where like rock heads, like Kiss fans and stuff would shit on disco. And disco kind of gave way to pop music in the 80s when things got a little more electronic, right? Mm-hmm. And so like 80s saw the rise and the boom, like the first wave of pop music. And I think that attitude of like shitting on pop music kind of carried over from the 70s when they were shitting on disco. But here's the thing. Especially in the 80s when things got a little more electronic, but they still weren't like computer driven like they were in the 90s and 2000s. Mm-hmm. It was still high level musicianship. And Robert Palmer is from an era where pop music was still very musical.
Oh, yeah.
And he was one of the best that ever did it. And so I like to this day, some of his stuff are still banging.
Well, it's also being sampled a lot for a lot of things I've noticed, especially for movies. Can I tell you a quick observation?
Yeah.
So this is the jacket for the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so imagine that you don't know that this is Robert Palmer, and you take off like you don't know who Robert Palmer is. This looks like the cover to a book where he reveals magic secrets.
I was thinking more of like a Bublé.
Okay. I mean, a little bit, yeah. Like, it doesn't, like, looking at this, you wouldn't expect to hear what you're going to hear on this. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to hear his cover of Just the Way You Look Tonight. That's what I when I see this, I think Luck Be a Lady. I think Robert Palmer sings the crooner era hits of the 40s and 50s.
Okay.
Which is not him at all, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
But
no, okay. I'm saying okay because I can see it.
Like just looking at this, I get kind of that vibe.
Like he looked like he does this a lot. Mm-hmm.
like he's hanging out with Tom Jones in a diner at 1 a.m.
Right. Sorry.
They both just got done playing their evening shows in Vegas, and they're out having a late dinner. Just a couple of white guys doing white guy things,
right? Doing shit like this.
Yeah, right.
All right. You got it.
How's that lawn treating you? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Did I finally get a real spit take? Did I get him?
Yeah. I'm glad I haven't had my hand over my mouth. Good track list, though.
I got him. Somebody call it Doctor. Track 8. Doctor.
Becky's.
All right. Anyway, it's purple. I couldn't find a picture of it. Okay. Unfortunately, I wanted to find a picture of the gatefold, and I want to find a picture of the purple. The track list is ridiculous. It's at least 2 discs.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
I mean, honestly, it looks like it might even be like 3 disc because that's a lot of tracks.
You got a price for this one? I'm really curious.
Yes. So this one, Amazon's got it listed for $52.
Oh, okay.
Which again is very reasonable. All it says is color. It says color vinyl, 180 grams gatefold. We know it's purple. But we don't know it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Disc 1, disc 2. Oh, it is only 2 discs. They managed to shove all that into 2 discs. I'll be damned.
Interesting.
All right, cool. So yeah, 2 disc collected hits of Robert Palmer. Dude, this is, and I'll tell you, as a DJ, collected like hits and collected works like this from some of the greats is imperative because you have to be able to consolidate space in a record crate when you're out DJing and you're taking your records places. So like I don't have the luxury of going out and just buying all the Robert Palmer albums. So if I can buy one record that's got all his hits on it, then I would much rather have that sitting in my record crate so that I can play the hits when I'm out at shows.
No, it makes sense.
You know what I mean?
But I'll have a question about that later. I have a question about that later.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's interesting. Okay. Sure. Now, I was talking a little bit about how the Kiss heads used to kind of shit on disco back in the day. You know who else used to shit on Kiss back in the day? Was Paul Stanley from Kiss.
You think?
I gotta be honest, that's one of my greatest segues we've ever done on the show. He had a short solo run.
He did.
In the 80s. And this is some of his 78 solo material mixed with some covers of Kiss hits that he was doing in 89. And so this is literally a Paul Stanley solo record being pressed. I mean, Detroit Rock City's on here. I would be fascinated to hear his version of Detroit Rock City without the rest of the guys. But yeah, if you're a big fan of Kiss, and you want to see what Paul Stanley was up to when he had his little solo thing, it's a white record, and you can pick it up single disc for for all you Kiss heads out there. What are we laughing at now? What I do?
You don't want to know.
No, I do. I really do.
I just started giggling when you said it's a white record.
All right. Come on now, man.
Hey, black people like Kiss too. I'm just messing around.
Amazon doesn't even have a price for it yet. I don't even think the listing is up. So
I was gonna say, like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of detail for.
So here's what's gonna happen in a case like this, because I normally try to provide links to the records, right?
Yeah.
In a case like this where it says currently unavailable, this isn't a useful link. So I will find something else. Okay. And so what that means is the link that I put will probably be unaffiliated, which I'm perfectly okay with, because as I've said before on the show, and I'll say it again, I don't really care about the affiliate links as much as I care about getting y'all the music. Okay. So if you want to be able to find the record, you'll still be able to find it in the description box down below. There's a possibility that the link won't be affiliated, which means I don't make $1 or $2 off the record. And that's perfectly fine by me. I'm not here to try and make a living by talking about records. What I'm trying to do is just get you all the music. And then if I can make a couple bucks at no extra cost to you, great. But that's not the priority. The priority is the music first, always on my show.
Which I'm sure they appreciate.
That being said, we've got a couple more records to get to, and starting with this next one, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little on the weird side, but it is one that I do take very seriously, like as an artist and from a musical standpoint. This is Frank Zappa.
Oh, I like Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa's tastiest tracks. It's called Zappetite. It's his version of a greatest hits.
Okay.
And there's a lot going on here, bro. Like this record.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's on there?
Yeah, no, just a lot of stuff. Let me see if I can get like a proper track list up. We can take a closer look at it. Here's a better picture of it. I like the pie on the
oh yeah, I see in the middle.
Kind of keep it with the diner theme.
With the diner motif. Yeah.
The sleeve has the track list on the back.
Like a menu.
Yep. Like a menu, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great design. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the design is fantastic. Here's a close-up of the actual jacket cover there, so we can get a little picture of. There's the cigarettes on the table with the ketchup bottle.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's chilling in a diner and just having a smoke and whatever. Let's see if there's a track list on here.
I can dig it.
There is not a track list. So the album, it's a double album. It's called Zappetite. If you want to try to find a track list, I'll do what I can to see if I can maybe post something. If I can't find one, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The problem with doing a show about vinyl that's not out yet is sometimes the information is limited.
True. No, I get it. I get it. But, I mean, I'm sure you guys get it too. Like he's trying his best to get, the information.
But I want to showcase the record anyway, because Frank Zappa was the shit.
Yeah.
And nobody ever a lot of people didn't take him seriously because a lot of his music like sounded silly, but it was very avant-garde.
Yeah.
But the stuff he was doing was absolutely brilliant.
I'll be honest, I didn't know people didn't take him seriously. I had no idea.
Yeah, some people. It's the same kind of thing where, like, especially like, and I keep calling out rock heads because, like, I think I've seen it in the world of rock the most, where not everybody, but there are some fans of rock, and these days, like, especially like fans of metal, that will prejudge anything that doesn't sort of fit into the box that they've put around what they consider music. Right.
Gotcha.
So if you're a metalhead and you listen to something that doesn't immediately feature distorted guitars, then it's crap. You know what I mean? Like there's nuance. Obviously, I know a ton of metalheads that are just huge music fans that love all kinds of music. And so, you know, I'm not calling out everybody. I'm just saying that there are some specific fans of certain types of music out there, and I've seen it in R&B, I've seen it in hip hop, bro.
I know there's haters everywhere, man.
I know so many hip hop heads that would take one look at this and be like, "What is this shit?" You know what I mean?
I don't know if you know the right hip hop heads there, because all the hip hop heads I know would be like, "Yo, I'm gonna sample the shit out of this Zappa."
I know a lot of those too, man. But I'm just saying, like, it's not specific to any one genre. That a lot of genres of music have fans that don't like to go outside of their comfort zone and will immediately dismiss something like this. When I think, as a fan of music and as a musician, right, and as a DJ, like, I think this is the kind of thing that people should be paying more attention to, because the stuff that Zappa was doing in his heyday was so wildly above and beyond its time that I think only now are we starting to truly appreciate how brilliant some of it was.
I think this is another opportunity to get some feedback from our audience as well. I'd like y'all to tell us what you feel about Zappa. Like, have you always appreciated Zappa? Where does he stand for you? Where does his music and career stand for you? Just, one or two sentences.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Dancing Fool was the Zappa track that, like, a buddy of mine played me Dancing Fool in high school. He played it for me, and it was like, you got to check this out. And so we because I guess his older brother was a professional musician and sort of turned him on to Frank Zappa. And then he played me Dancing Fool by Frank Zappa, and I was like, dude, just listen to this. And so by the time we got to the end of Dancing Fool, I was like, this guy's incredible. Find me more of this. It was kind of like I was like sitting on my throne, just like ordering my staff. Find me more of this. I demand more Frank Zappa.
I've got a Zappatite.
Yeah. So Zappatite is the record. It's his tastiest tracks, and this is another one of those that, like, I'm gonna try to do my best to actually put this one on my shelf. Because, like, I didn't know this was a thing until this morning when I started looking for links to share on the show. And I stumbled on this one. I was like, oh yeah, I need this. All right, so one last one from our usual batch, and then we'll get into a couple of weird ones and call it a day. All right.
Okay.
And this is the soundtrack release. This is the Fallout Season 2, which I did not think that they were going to be able to top Season 1. This show is incredible. This show is absolutely incredible. As a fan of the games and a fan of the game series, like, they have really, really gone out of their way to pay homage to the games, to the fandom. They've absolutely gotten everything right since the first frame of Season 1. And here we are now with 2 seasons out. Season 2, in my opinion, was even better than the first one, which is kind of wild to say.
It is. Yeah,
but I think the budget was a little higher.
Absolutely.
And what was cool about Season 2 was they followed a storyline that was very connected to the story of Fallout New Vegas, which is widely regarded as one of the best games in the entire franchise, by many, many Fallout fans. And so it's not the same story, but the stories are connected, and we see some of the same characters kind of interacting in a new and different way with the new characters that are established for the show. And so the soundtrack by Ramin Djawadi is now released, and I mean, bro,
yeah, no, it's why do you think I've been so quiet? I've been staring at that the whole time. Like,
they put 35 for this, by the way, for a 2-disc with all this extra artwork.
Wow.
And blue with the like slimy mossy green. Like the level of detail here. These records look dirty. They look like they've survived the apocalypse.
And I love the bunker.
Yeah.
And then the below, is that do you suppose those are just extra things, or is that the interior?
I think those are the sleeves.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think those are the sleeves, the inner sleeves that the records come in.
They are.
And each one has a different piece of artwork featuring a different main character from the show.
Yeah, and that's why the image in the middle of the vinyl is different too. It's to go with each one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, I've been kind of like, I've been in a weird little niche part of my collection where I've been kind of collecting some Fallout records.
Mm-hmm.
And now I gotta go grab a copy of this. My wife's gonna be pissed, but I gotta do it, man. It's Fallout, and it's season 2 of it's just this amazing Fallout TV show they've been doing over on Amazon. So, anyway, so there's Fallout, the season 2 soundtrack. Now, I wanted to touch just very briefly on Tiny Vinyl, what they've got going on. We haven't seen much from them.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Very recently, they featured a couple of new releases on their Instagram, including this one. We got some Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, and Foxy Lady.
Foxy Lady, nice.
The whole disc is 4 inches wide, by the way. That's the whole thing with Tiny Vinyl.
Yep.
So we get a little bit of a look at the gate and a little bit of a look at the sleeve.
I know somebody who's going to be interested in getting this.
Oh, yeah?
You know who you are.
You can see how big the record is. That's a full-size 12-inch platter, and that's the little itty-bitty. But it plays, you know. This actually looks like an Audio-Technica, either an LP-120 or an LP-140. I can't quite tell. But that Audio-Technica turntable is one of the better ones that they offer in their lineup.
Nice.
And the trick to this, the big thing about these Tiny Vinyl records, because of how small they are, you can't have a turntable that has auto stop, because it will auto stop at the 3-inch line right where it thinks the label should be. So it'll stop and reset the needle if it has auto stop. So you need a turntable where you can turn that off. Some auto turntables have a switch where you can turn off the auto stop, or you need to have a manual turntable like this one, where you can set the needle farther in and it will play the track all the way through till the end, and it won't immediately just lift the needle when it's done. I think they're trying to figure out a way around the whole like auto turntable thing, but for right now, this is the sort of the physical limitation of these Tiny Vinyl records.
No, I think you should keep mentioning that anytime we talk about these until they do.
Yeah, well, no, it's really important, man, because like that's like the one hang up with these Tiny Vinyl. I've got a few of the Tiny Vinyl records. I like them. I think they're fine. They don't sound amazing, but they don't sound bad. And they're fun to collect, you know. The guy who started Tiny Vinyl straight up said, like in a TikTok video or something, I don't remember where it was, but he was like doing an interview, and he was straight up saying, like, we think of them like baseball cards. Like, you know, your favorite band, you collect a little extra something. It's just a little extra thing that you can collect and enjoy. And if you have a turntable and you want to play it, you can do that too.
Okay, as long as they don't start putting gum in it.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. But anyway, the other Tiny Vinyl I wanted to call out was Joni Mitchell, Big Yellow Taxi.
Oh,
which is a great
Joni
one.
Mitchell.
A Case of You is the B-side. And I appreciate that they did the Joni Mitchell release rather than whatever that like really popular who did that popular. Was that Counting Crows? I think it was Counting Crows with who was it? That pop singer. Man, you're going to make me look this up, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like my dog's home. That's all right. We're going to cut all this anyway. Hi. I'm still recording. Yep.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Vanessa Carlton.
Vanessa Carlton. And Counting Crows.
Vanessa Carlton and Counting Crows did Big Yellow Taxi a few years ago, and it was a big hit. And listen, they did a great job. But if I was going to pick one version to release for a tiny vinyl, I'm glad that Joni Mitchell got the release.
I never heard it. I've only heard this. That's funny.
Yeah. I would check it out. Like it's pretty good. It's very modern, you know, especially compared to the OG, because Joni Mitchell was a while ago at this point. Yeah. But yeah, I would check that out. All right. So actually that's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you once again for hanging out. I know this normally I have kind of a weird final record to share with you, but, I don't really have much else to show you. I mean, like I said, it was a pretty strong week. We had a lot of really good records this week, and I'm really stoked about some of the new releases that we got to share with folks. Did you have a favorite by any chance?
I'm really interested to hear what people have to say about
this is Halloween Howl's Fun and Scary Music by Andrew Gold. This is legit the record that has spooky, scary skeletons on it.
Why do I? Oh boy, I am gonna do something to you. But is that all that's on there, or what is this?
No. This is a whole album. This is a whole album of fun Halloween inspired tunes. It Must Be Halloween. You got the Monster Mash featuring Linda Ronstadt and Stephen Bishop. Which, by the way, I don't know if you know much about Stephen Bishop, but his wife has a massive TikTok account where she talks about being a music manager. Because his wife is like like an industry manager and manages a bunch of bands and and professional acts that are doing like 6 and 7 figure contracts. And she talks about like the inside of all of that, and her TikTok is phenomenal, man. Stephen Bishop's wife, I wish I don't know the name of the TikTok off the top of my head, but she talks all the time about having to like turn down licensing and like sync deals for Steven's stuff, because they'll get sync offers that are just like absolutely ridiculous, and sometimes she'll even like call them out and be like why is this even worth our time? Or like Steven will be like somewhere in the house, like off camera, and she'll be like, "Hey, Steven, why did we turn that down? It sucked." Okay, yeah, I forgot. Like that kind of thing. But this is a collection of a bunch of different Halloween hits. So we got Ghostbusters, we got the Addams Family, we've got
The Creature from the Tub.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of goofy, silly stuff. And then we have the Undead Tombstone remix of Spooky Scary Skeletons by Andrew Gold. So this is like a Halloween compilation thing, and it's compiled by Andrew Gold. So it's Andrew Gold's Halloween Howls. Andrew Gold is the guy that did Spooky Scary Skeletons.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And so
it's orange too. That's cool.
Yeah. So it's being pressed just in time for anybody that wants to order this. You'll get it well before Halloween. And so, I guess it's time to start thinking about Halloween. I know Lego just had a new set they announced where they're going to start doing like a seasonal run of Halloween inspired Lego sets that are similar to their like Winter Village sets. Every year they do like a Winter Village Christmas release. Yeah. And then I know we both know somebody specific that collected like damn near every one of them. Mm-hmm. That we used to work together. You and I used to work together at the same company, the software company a few years ago. And like one of our coworkers was like big into those Winter Village sets. So Lego has now announced that they're doing a new Halloween inspired series that's similar, where they're going to do the thinking is that they're going to be doing a new Halloween themed release every summer for you know, to do a kind of a similar thing like they've been doing with Christmas for years.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Lego. We're talking about vinyl, my other passion in life, right? And this is another one of those records that, like, if these recordings are half as good as I think they are, assuming they are the original recordings, like, this is going to be a huge one to have in like a DJ crate to be able to like take out and play hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to mix it up or just play the song itself. Yeah, for sure.
28's okay. Like, it's not the best price I've seen on a single disc. In fact, it's not even the best price we've seen today. But I would pay that. Okay, and that's actually it. That's all I got for today. So I apologize. I asked you a question. Did you have a favorite release for today? What do you think?
I'm thinking
anything stand out?
Hold up.
No, for real. Listen, look at my hands. Nothing else today. That was it.
Surprisingly, I'm really excited about getting the SWV album because as soon as it came on the screen, all the songs flooded back into my memory.
I saw you,
and I was like, okay, let me just. Plus, it's
the mouthing the words
and I was like,
singing along, and
So, but I definitely would. I'm interested in looking into the Earth, Wind and Fire. Although I may go back and get the other album that we covered in one of our earlier episodes instead. We'll see.
The greatest hits one.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they're doing the pressings of the actual like whole albums though, because like as much as I appreciate a good greatest hits release, like, bro, the albums themselves were made with a concept in mind.
Exactly.
And, like,
so that's what I'm like. I'll think about it. Like, well, yeah. Truth be told, I already have some Earth, Wind and Fire albums downstairs. So
there's
first I need to see which ones I have, and then go.
I inherited my parents' record collection already after my dad passed away, and I know they got some Earth, Wind and Fire in there, so I got to go digging. So
exactly. Like I got to go look first.
All right, man. Well, listen, thank you for yet another fantastic week of digging through some vinyl releases. And thank you to all of you for staying all the way through to the end of the episode. We will see you again next week for This Week in Vinyl. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And Cerius Blaq, where can they find you?
You can find me over at Cerius Blaq with Cerius Blaq on YouTube. And you can find me under Cerius Blaq, like it says on the screen here, on Instagram and Blue Sky.
One more quick shout out I want to do. I have mentioned that this section right here on that shelf is all Scary Pockets records. And you and I just recorded a bit of a reaction video in which I introduced you and some friends to Scary Pockets. And boy, was that a good time. So
yeah, you should go check it out.
Make sure, if y'all haven't had a chance, check out the Scary Pockets reaction we did on Cerius Blaq's channel at Cerius Blaq with Cerius Blaq. And that's it. Thanks very much, everybody. We will see you all next week for This Week in Vinyl. Bye-bye.